Hey, this is Key. Thank you for joining me. If you're new here, welcome. If you've been here before, welcome back. Now that we've taken care of the formalities, come with me as I spend a few hours in Curacao. But before we start, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Okay, let's go. So if you don't know, Curacao is a Dutch colonized island located in the Southern Caribbean. It's part of the ABC Islands, which consist of Aruba, Bonaire, and, you guessed it, Curacao. With its crystal clear blue water, Curacao is known for its beautiful beaches and being one of the best scuba diving spots in the world. You may also recognize the name as they're known for producing the liqueur of the same name. I had the opportunity to spend a few hours in Curacao, and I must say this little island did not disappoint. I'm naturally spontaneous, so it's very rare that I plan things to do on vacation. I prefer to go with the flow and see where the day leads me. I like to mix with the locals and immerse myself in as much culture as possible. I'm saying all this to say I had absolutely no plans for my day in Curacao. I just knew that I didn't want to go to the beach and I didn't want to do anything that felt touristy. And guess what? Curacao did not feel like your typical touristy island at all. No pushy vendors or people trying to drag you into random tours. Nope. Instead, it had this charming hometown vibe where the locals and tourists blended in seamlessly. I could immediately tell it was my kind of place. I decided to explore this colorful paradise on foot because, honestly, the area just felt walkable. And let me tell you, the moment I laid eyes on that water, I was in awe. Beautiful does not even begin to describe it. The breathtaking blue waves perfectly complemented the vibrant buildings painted in every shade of the rainbow. Curacao had its own unique flair, and I was here for it. So as I started my journey, I crossed the Queen Emma Bridge. It's a pedestrian bridge supported by pontoon boats. Walking on it, I could understand why they called it a floating bridge, as it was literally swaying beneath my feet. Once on the other side, I discovered that Curacao had this chill and laid-back vibe. Even on a Saturday afternoon in what seemed like a shopping and restaurant district, it wasn't as busy as I expected. There was something different about this island. However, like most Caribbean islands in the spring, Curacao definitely turned up the heat. It was hot, scorching, sizzling, and I ended up with a sunburn for the first time in my 44 years. But hey, that's a different story for a different time. After about an hour of walking through town, I decided to go back and freshen up. And that's when the sweetest, most divine aroma reached my nose. I turned around and stumbled upon a nice little restaurant called the Pancake Sensation. Let me tell you, if you ever find yourself in Curacao, you have got to stop there. I ordered the coconut pancakes and they were absolutely delicious. Like, I'm talking the best I've ever had delicious. And they were so filling, I could only finish half. Anyway, after I showered and changed clothes, I decided I wanted to see more of what this island had to offer. So I set out to explore the other side of town and came upon an area called Ultrabanda. An unassuming little section of the island, Ultrabanda felt just like any other neighborhood on a summer day. There were locals hanging out, getting haircuts at the barber shop, going to the corner stores. Everything about Ultrabanda felt authentic and carefree. But more than that, Ultrabanda has somewhat of a hidden gem, the art scene. Anyone who knows me knows that I absolutely positively love art. So it was a pleasant surprise when I happened upon this painted alleyway, which led to some of the sweetest art. Listen, I had no idea where I was going, but something told me to just follow it like the yellow brick road, and I'm glad I did. Hidden along narrow alleys and perfectly mixed in with the rest of the residential area were beautiful art installations, sculptures, and murals. I'm telling you, it was like walking through a masterpiece. I saw quite a bit, and honestly, I'm sure there was plenty that I missed, but the further I walked, the quieter it was, and it started to feel like a ghost town, so I decided to walk back, but not before capturing some good photos. If I had to sum it up, my day in Curacao was a spontaneous adventure filled with delightful surprises. And though I was only there a short time, it did leave a lasting impression, and I couldn't have asked for a more enjoyable time. So, if you ever find yourself in Curacao, be ready to immerse yourself in its culture, explore its vibrant streets, stumble upon hidden artistic gems, and of course, get you some good pancakes. Trust me, you will not be disappointed. Thank you for joining me. See you next time. Bye.